Hey everybody, this is going to be a unboxing of my new Samlite lantern. First thing I wanted to show you, if you've watched my channel, a few years ago I did a review on another Samlite product. It was a flashlight, and this thing has been awesome. It's kind of a multi-purpose flashlight. It does a clear beam, green beam, infrared, blue beam, and a laser pointer, all in a strobe feature as well. But it's all in one package. It's a flashlight that just runs on regular alkaline batteries. Glow-in-the-dark tail switch. It's been a great little flashlight. So anyway, I've loved this product, and I was checking out on their website. They make this lantern, which is kind of along the same lines of, you know, it's a lantern, but you can use it for a lot of different things. It has a main beam that you can use more for like a flashlight or spotlighting, that sort of thing, but then also has the built-in lantern as well. So this is what I picked up. Haven't seen a whole lot of video reviews on this out there, so I figured I would just do this in case anybody's interested in this type of item. I just like having a lot of flashlights, lanterns, any kind of lighting that I can use for camping, power outages, just anything. And again, I like items that are a little bit more multi-function, where you can use them for a lot of different things. But anyway, we'll take a look at, I'll just show you real quick the packaging so you can see everything that it says it'll do. This one, the only thing about it is it does have a built-in rechargeable battery. Normally I try and stay away from that kind of stuff. I'm usually more the type where I would rather just be able to go to the store, pick up regular batteries, and swap them in and out whenever I need to. But since I've already got the standard battery flashlight from these guys, I thought the rechargeable battery would give me a little bit, again, a little bit more variety in my collection. But this one is one that, as far as I know, you can't use any regular batteries in it. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery, and that's what you have to use. So I'm just going to move the box out of the way here. Looks like it comes with a carry strap or a shoulder strap. It's kind of nice to have, especially if you're doing any kind of camping or backpacking or anything like that. So that's nice. Just real quick, and it is USB rechargeable. So that's the way you'll recharge the battery in this. Paperwork, and then I guess your warranty or satisfaction card from Samlite. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get this charged up, but you can tell on one side this is your direct beam, and on the other side is your lantern function. But again, you notice little things like this. I like that you can hang it if you need to, or if you don't want to use the hanger, you don't have to. It does have a battery gauge on it, it looks like. It's got a handle, you know, so it's a pretty small package, but I'm hoping it's going to give me a lot of functionality. You know, and again, without, you know, having a bunch of bulk and, you know, adding weight to stuff that you've got to carry if you're out and about or backpacking or hauling it with you. So I'll get it charged up, and then we'll do a follow-up and look at some of the different modes and how well it lights up and that sort of thing. Okay, I've got the light all charged up. I'm just going to show you some of the features of it real quick. First things first, it does come with the charging cable, and it's actually stored inside the handle. So you pop the cover off of the handle, and inside you'll notice you've got a USB on one end, micro USB on the other end, and you can use that to recharge the lantern whenever the built-in rechargeable battery gets low. So that just tucks into the handle like so. Slide the cover back on, get everything lined up, and once it's all lined up, it just pops back into place. Okay. The other thing with the handle is you'll notice on one side you've got your button. This button controls your main beam flashlight. It's nice the way it's set up, where if you're packing the lantern and you want to hold it like that, that's perfectly fine. But on the other side, you can press this button and it'll rotate the handle for you. So I can take that handle and turn it this way. And if you wanted to use this more as like a a beam, you know, where you're shooting a beam or like a cue light, that sort of thing, you can do that option as well. So it's totally up to you, depending on how you want to carry the flashlight or the lantern. You can rotate that handle. A couple other things too, talking about the flashlight, you'll notice, I'll try and show this on this wall up ahead of me. When you're using the flashlight function, when you press the beam button once, it cuts on your main beam on high. Press it twice, it gives you a medium beam. Press it 3 times, it gives you a strobe. You'll notice in the back of the light, anytime the light is on, whether it's the flashlight, the lantern, any of the functions, it always cuts on your battery gauge, so you can see how strong your battery is. That was your flashlight mode. When it comes to the lantern, if you look in the back here, one of your buttons shows half of the lantern lit, the other one shows a full lantern. So I'll just show you, when you press this one, you get a full lantern 360 degrees. If you press the other one, you get a half lantern. One side's lit, the other side is not. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it better from that angle. Same thing with the modes on the lantern. After a few seconds, if you haven't pressed it again, you just press it, it cuts it off. But you could cut on the lantern. For example, I'll do the half lantern. Press it once, it's on high. Press it twice, it's on medium. Press it 3 times, it's on strobe. So you kind of have the same functions on the lantern and on the flashlight. And then on the back, we already talked about, you do have the hanging hook if you wanted to hang the light. But then you also have this kind of red beam where if you press it once, it gives you these red LED lights. Press it twice, it strobes. 3 times, you get the one light that's going around in a circle. So what's kind of nice with this, I'm going to go ahead and kill the lights and you can get a better idea for how bright it is. You know, what I like about it is if you just wanted to have a little bit of light and not, you know, spook game or whatever you're doing, if you're just not wanting to illuminate a large area, you could totally use the red lights for that. Or again, you could probably use them for emergency lights, that sort of thing. But that's the red light feature. And I'll see if I can go through everything here. Strobe, and then the one beam, that's about how much it illuminates the area, okay? With regards to the lantern, and sorry, it's kind of hard to find that's the one thing with it is it is kind of hard to find the switches, but because they're rubber, you can feel for them. But you know, again, with the lantern, to use half of the lantern and just, you know, pack it like that, you can tell it kind of illuminates a pretty good distance, you know, like a traditional lantern would, where it's not going to blind you, but it's just a good soft light, you know, to illuminate a large area. And then in terms of the main beam of the flashlight, let me cut the lantern off real quick. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. With the main beam flashlight, you know, that's your high beam. So it's strong. It's a very strong flashlight. Your medium beam and your strobe. But I mean, in terms of putting off light output, you know, to me, you've got plenty of light no matter what mode you want to use. If you want a lot of light, you can do it with the main beam. If you just want a little bit of light, you've got the lantern option. If you just want a little light, you can just use the red lights. The other thing that's really cool with this that I like is if you want to use it all together, you can. You can have the lantern on, you can have your flashlight on, and you can also at the same time have your red lights on. It all works together at the same time. So, like I said before, in terms of functionality, you know, there's really nothing that you could need to use this for that you don't have the option for. You know, you've just got a lot of versatility on this. The other thing that's really great, I just want to show you, this isn't a feature that I would use a whole lot, but it is on here just so you know. If you pop this back cover off, you'll see, sorry, bear with me 1 second, I'll try and get it off. Basically what it has is it's got a built-in, you know, you can pull power off the rechargeable battery. So you've got a USB plug and a micro USB, you know, standard plugs to where if you wanted to recharge a cell phone or some kind of small device, you could take your device, plug it into this light, and pull the energy off of the rechargeable battery into your small device and use it as a charging bank. So again, very versatile. You can do a lot of different things with it, and it's all, you know, in a nice small size and small package. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. Again, I can't say enough about Samlite products. This is only the second light I've ever had from them, but the first light I had, it's been awesome. I'm really excited about this thing. Again, I think it gives you a lot of features and functionality and a lot of, you know, different modes that you can use for different things. But if there's anything I didn't cover, if you have any other questions about it, feel free, ask me any questions. I'd be happy to answer it. If this review helped you out, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button for me. But anyway, if you're in the market for this sort of thing, hopefully this review helps you out. And thanks for watching. Take care.